What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Hey man, before we get into anything in this video, make sure that you like and share it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get all updates. Hit the post notification bell. Alright y'all, let's get into it. This is the story that never ends. Marvel's Jonathan Majors files a cross complaint against his assault accuser. NYPD has found probable cause for arrest. Or at least that's what sources say. Let's get into this, man. As I just stated, Jonathan Majors has filed an NYPD domestic violence complaint against his assault accuser and ex-girlfriend Grace Jabbari, in which he alleges that she attacked him, not the other way around, during a March 25th dispute on a Chinatown street corner. Majors has remained charged in that dispute, but Ms. Jabbari alleged that he broke her finger, twisted her arm, and struck her in the ear, causing it to bleed. Majors has denied these accusations. On August 3rd, the trial has been set. But on June 21st, the day after his last court date, he walked into the Chinatown precinct and gave police his own version of what actually happened that night. He alleges that a drunk and hysterical Jabbari scratched, slapped, and grabbed at his face, causing pain and bleeding, according to a domestic incident report and a sworn affidavit. A second NYPD precinct, this one covers the address in which his penthouse is located in Manhattan. They are also involved in investigating his counterclaims against this lady, which was written about in detail last week on Insider. In this particular complaint, his lawyer blames NYPD for racism, which led to his domestic violence arrest. At that time, his lawyer said, "We have proof that she is lying," which was told to the judge, detailing a trove of defense eyewitness interviews, phone records, credit card statements, and hours of surveillance and police body camera video that was contrary to her story. His lawyer alleged in a letter that this evidence suggested she injured herself some 7 hours after the midnight fight, when she took a fall while alone in his penthouse apartment after drinking and taking sleeping pills. And she has her own account that actually corroborates with taking sleeping pills, drinking, and not knowing what happened to her. The evidence that Jonathan's lawyer shared did not show how she was injured or the entirety of a fight between herself and Jonathan Majors. It did, however, appear to support his lawyer's contention that her ear and finger were uninjured in the hours after the fight because she was out clubbing. Jonathan's lawyer also continued in that letter, stating that Ms. Jabbari had said the words, "I don't know," 19 times when asked by arriving medics and cops how she was injured, citing police body-worn camera footage taken at the penthouse and turned over to the defense. The letter alleges that the NYPD footage showed the lead officer coaching her to accuse Jonathan Majors of assault. She said that this arrest was completely racist and showed officers questioning among themselves how Jonathan Majors, who they didn't even know who he was or recognize that he was an actor, could afford to live in this luxury penthouse. All of those officers were white. That was just a quick update for those of y'all that don't know about the update from last week. Now, both of those precincts that Jonathan Majors went to found probable cause to arrest Ms. Jabbari, and they've issued what is called an incident card, or I-card, which is an electronic document that directs police to take her into custody at the very least for questioning. However, the Manhattan prosecutors who are pursuing this case against Jonathan Majors, they were for some reason reluctant to turn the tables, and at the district attorney's office, they urged that this I-card be deactivated, which it was. The DA's office has repeatedly pushed back against investigating or charging this woman, despite supporting evidence that includes, again, surveillance camera footage of the street dispute between herself and Jonathan Majors, photos of his visible injuries, and the DA's office has declined to comment, and the NYPD did not respond to any request for comment on these allegations from Jonathan Majors and his team. Furthermore, in Jonathan Majors' incident report, he alleges that this lady had attacked him on several prior occasions, though he decided not to report any of them to the police. He included a verbal dispute in London that became physical. The detectives also asked him a series of questions, being that he has a 10-year-old daughter from a past marriage. They asked him in the prior history section of his incident report, "Is suspect capable of killing you or children?" He checked yes. Is suspect violently and constantly jealous of you? He checked yes. And has the physical violence increased in frequency or severity over the past 6 months? All checked yes. Major says he did pull away from Jabbari as she grabbed for his face, coat, and phone. At another point, he admits that when their issues spilled out into traffic, he hoisted her back into their chauffeured black Cadillac Escalade. He said, I was worried that she would be hurt by traffic, so I physically picked her up and put her in the car. He describes his own injuries in detail. He says, in the morning, my face was stuck to the pillow because of the blood from the cut from Jabbari digging her thumbnail into my face. He additionally accuses her of running up his credit card without his authorization, returning to London with his iPhone, a Rolex vintage watch, and luxury items that cost somewhere in the ballpark of $6,000 to $7,000. Now, again, this won't be settled in court until August 3rd, which is his next trial date. We're going to have to see how this thing goes, man. But he is now fighting back. He had been remaining very quiet, basically in these court proceedings leading up to this moment. He had just been listening. His lawyer did all the talking. His defense team did all the talking. Now he's speaking up for himself. So it's kind of looking like he was perhaps set up. That does bring things into question. It does seem like he could possibly be exonerated of all charges, found not guilty. There's a lot of people out there that have held these conspiracy theories from the beginning. I said that I would withhold judgment until more information was put out. At this point, I'm still going to do the same. But I will say it's starting to look more and more in his favor as this trial continues. Let me know what you guys think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see y'all on the next one. Much love and respect, y'all. Stay safe out there. Peace. Beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Make sure that you're liking and sharing these videos. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so you get all updates. For all of my artists, my artist managers, songwriters, producers, etc. If you need a little bit of extra help with your career, man, make sure that you visit pengameelite.com, okay? That's my website and my community for all upcoming rising music creators. I got 2 books on there, the Pen Game Portfolio Volume 1 and 2. They're going to give you a lot of insights into the music industry, how to monetize your career, how I make my money off of music, because I am a full-time artist outside of doing YouTube videos. If you need some direct help, you can also book a consultation with me on the Pen Game Elite website. And I also have a Pen Game Elite membership. The free tier gives you access to all of these videos that I post on YouTube and a community of people where you can engage. But I do have the membership plus, okay? You can join that for $50 a month or $500 a year, and I will actually go in and do all of the grunt work for you. If you're not registering your songs on your PROs, if you're not with Song Trust or the MLC, if all your collection agencies and all of that stuff are not up to par or up to date, I will go in there and update all of that for you. If you need help uploading your music to a distributor like DistroKid, United Masters, etc., and you've been making mistakes, you've been claiming content ID on material that you really don't own, hey man, stop stealing people's money. If you do this stuff the right way, you're gonna make it anyway, okay? You can join the membership plus, and again, I will do the work for you, and you're gonna get a free consultation every month just for joining. You're also gonna get the 2 books for free soon as you join the membership plus. All right, much love and respect. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.